Hey, welcome back. I've been either a sanding fool or a fool sanding. I'm not quite sure yet, but this is rebuilding Slanche. Welcome back. There's been a lot of sanding going on and a lot of epoxy curing, and honestly it makes for pretty boring content when you like lay a tiny little thing of epoxy and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna go sit around for 4 hours and watch a movie or something, and when I come back, hopefully it'll be hard, but it's probably still gonna be sticky, and then I'm gonna have to wait the next day. That's why I didn't have a video on Sunday, because epoxy takes time. And if there's one thing you don't do, you don't rush epoxy. Check this out. The repair turned out pretty swell. Everything is back together again. Nice and tight, with a little bit of character, a little bit of battle scarring here for the old swim platform. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah, you can see some of that thickened epoxy coloring in there, but don't worry, we're going to take care of that. I'll show you. Got a little trick. And if you come down here, those holes filled in and that repair turned out pretty sweet. I'm very happy with it. So I think we might have saved the swim platform here. And you'll notice it's a little bit different of a color. It's because I have been spending countless amounts of hours sanding, and we are ready to dial this baby up. So stay tuned. So now that the epoxy and the sanding is done, it's time to refinish this thing and make it look like a nice brand new piece of teak. And to do that, we're going to wipe her down with some acetone, which I already did. And then we're going to give it the old Watco. So this stuff is a teak oil. You got to make sure it's nice and shaken. And this thing was drier than a popcorn fart. And this teak oil is going to rejuvenate it, and it's going to do exactly like it says on the tin. It's going to make sad wood happy wood. You know what else does that? On the can of Watco, it says you should do it in the test area. So I work in technology for a living, and you just test it in production, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, baby. And that. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. It is just a beauty. So cue this dope B-roll. It's about to get spicy. So the key here is you've got to go with the grain, because then the wood will absorb it and it'll be happy. And two, you know, you never want to go against the grain, right? But look at that. It just turns out so pretty. Now on the ends, you just want to get it to soak right in there, because teak is a naturally very oily wood. That's why it's used in marine applications. And as much oil as it has, it is going to naturally not absorb water and moisture, just like a dog's oily coat or a seal's oily coat. To be a dog. Do you hear my neighbors? My neighbors are like chanting an Indian rain dance or something right now. Cool. Earlier I was telling you guys how I am in technology. I actually work in digital marketing. And a few months back, ChatGPT came out and everybody was like, holy crap, this like AI is gonna take our jobs. And I was like, hey, guess what else is gonna take your jobs? YouTube, because you can learn anything. And guess what? That's what I'm trying to do for you guys. I wanna teach you guys how to do this, because anybody can do this as long as you have the right mindset. 2 hands, 10 fingers. You could probably have 8 toes and get away with it. A 10 is probably better because you kind of need to do this. But honestly, check this out. This turned out awesome, and I am stoked. Like, look how pretty this is. That oil made this thing shine, and it is just beautiful. I'm stoked. I'm gonna let this thing dry for the night, and I'm gonna probably either give it another coat in the morning, or I might just give her the old flipperoo and give her the old backside pat down and make this thing just ready to go. I'm hungry. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I could use a beer and some snuggle sessions with my dog and my wife. So I'm gonna head up, eat some leftover Asian venison, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. It's the next day. Been letting the swim platform dry. I got a cup of coffee. Let's get our back coat on. I did not grow up around boats. I grew up, riding the Great Lakes. I'm originally from upstate New York. And, we'd go out fishing, and we had friends that had boats, and we had all the lakes around and everything, but I was never really around boats until I met my wife and her family. And next thing you know, I'm working on them. I'm riding on them. I learned how to drive them. Got my boating license. I took out a lower unit on a rock because I discovered what charts were. Thanks, Chris, for being the man and not killing me. I did. It all came to me, and all this happened within a 10-year period. And now we're doing this. Ooh, baby. That looks good. Very, very, very happy. How many times can I say I'm happy about this? That is sexual. Very cool. this is going to be our next project. This is the piece that sets in to the main step down and walk through in between the engines down into the cabin. And this is that spot that I was showing you guys where they must have had like a tow pole or something which caused all that water intrusion. So what we're going to do is recore the back, sand all around this, re-glass in, re-gel coat it, and then we've got to fix this crack because it looks like somebody dropped something on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. This may not have been the most exciting video, but the swim platform is all done, and just it turned out great. I'm very happy for it, and I hope you guys keep following along. I know I kind of went on a Bob Ross tangent there for a little while, but hey, just trying to spread some positive vibes, you know, just having a good time. But hey, please like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna try to maybe start putting like some reels or like some YouTube shorts or stuff on like throughout the week to keep some progress. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you want. And let me know how you think this turned out. And until next time, cheers.